before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's So AC. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. We're going to do an update on what's going on with the PPP. Today is June 1st, a day after the deadline for the PPP. And the information I have on the PPP right now is pretty much nothing. I looked around, I didn't see anything significant that was going to, be noteworthy. But what I did find out that I didn't know was that the SBA has stopped accepting new applications on May 28th. I didn't know that. So they have been stopped accepting applications 3 days before the deadline. Also, I know that there have been talks of proposals of a more targeted PPP and a more just, hey, give us the money, let's finish out these loans, these applications, and bam, that's it. They are still processing loans. People are still being funded. They're still trying to figure out what's going on with these hold codes, like the secondary review and things like that. They're trying to figure out what's going on with that, trying to get those funded. Trying to get you to new lenders. I know about that. And as you see here on the SBA website, it says that the Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP, ended on May 31st, 2021. Existing borrowers may be eligible for PPP loan forgiveness. That's on the website. All right. Then when you go into this here, it says first draw. Pretty much says the same thing there. They talk about the first draw. Notice PPP ended May 31st, 2021. Loan details, how and when to apply, blah, blah, blah. And reapplying a loan. I didn't see that last time. Reapplying a loan increases. Notice PPP ended May 31, 2021. Okay, loan details. Who may qualify. How and when to apply. Supplemental materials, reapplying a loan increases. Let me read this. Existing PPP borrowers that did not receive loan forgiveness by December 27, 2020 may reapply for a first draw PPP loan if they previously returned some or all of their first draw PPP loan funds, or under certain circumstances request to modify their first draw PPP loan amount if they previously did not accept the full amount for which they are eligible. Existing PPP borrowers that did not receive loan forgiveness by December 27, 2020 may reapply for a first draw PPP loan if they previously returned some or all of their first draw, or under certain circumstances request to modify their first draw PPP loan amount if they previously did not accept the full amount for which they are eligible. Okay. That has nothing to do with any of us. So I just wanted to read that because I never saw that before. Okay, so pretty much this is just saying that, it ended May 31st, 2021, and you may qualify for loan forgiveness. So for you guys that's been talking about loan forgiveness, I'm going to go through this real quick. First draw PPP loan forgiveness terms. First draw PPP loans made to eligible borrowers qualify for full loan forgiveness if during the 8 to 24 week period following loan disbursement. Employee and compensation levels are maintained. The loan proceeds are spent on payroll costs and other eligible expenses, and at least 60% of the proceeds are spent on payroll costs. Second draw. Second draw PPP loans made to eligible borrowers qualify for full loan forgiveness if during the 8 to 24 week covered period following loan disbursement, employee and compensation levels are maintained in the same manner as required for the first draw. The loan proceeds are spent on payroll costs and other eligible expenses, and at least 60% of the proceeds are spent on payroll costs. So it's pretty much the same thing. All right. How and when to apply. A borrower can apply for forgiveness once all loan proceeds for which the borrower is requesting forgiveness have been used. Borrowers can apply for forgiveness anytime up to the maturity date of the loan. If borrowers do not apply for forgiveness within 10 months after the last day of the covered period, then PPP loan payments are no longer deferred, and borrowers will begin making loan payments to their PPP lender. To apply for loan forgiveness, contact your PPP lender and complete the correct form. Your lender can provide you with either the SBA Form 3508, SBA Form 3508 Easy, SBA Form 3508S, or a lender equivalent. The 3508 Easy and the 3508S are shortened versions of the application for borrowers who meet specific requirements. Your lender can provide further guidance on how to submit the application. Compile your documentation, payroll, bank statements, third party, non-payroll, submit forgiveness. So I found out that the forgiveness process for loans under a certain amount, which most of us are in that range, is very, very, very simple. And they're making it even simpler, supposedly. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But that's what I'm hearing, that the forgiveness part is not as difficult or not as, I guess, worrisome as we're making it. It's actually pretty simple. I don't know. I haven't seen the forms yet, but that's just what I'm hearing. That is nothing to be concerned about. It's very, very, very simple. So they're supposed to be even making it simpler. That's even amid the fraud. So we need not think too much about it once they let us know what's going on, and then I guess we'll just go with it from there. All right. So, as far as more funds, Womply is still on it. If you haven't signed the petition, just log into the Womply website, and it'll be right there in the front. As soon as you log in, it's right here. Sign a petition to see if we can get more funds. Again, with the proposals, it's nothing really shaking with that. It's not looking good as far as more funding, but it just may. We don't know. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they're thinking. They're just not being vocal about it right now. But there are proposals out there. Again, there's a more targeted proposal. Kind of like they had the targeted advance. There are more targeted proposals. And there is a broad proposal. Just say, look, just give us the money so we can finish out these loans. But I do know, last time I checked, it was only $2.5 billion left in the funding. That's not going to go very far. I mean, I don't know how much is left now, but I know 2.5 billion is not a whole lot when you got millions of applications set out there. All right. Also, I'm pretty sure that what they said earlier is not going to happen when they're supposed to give you the other 7 months. Because, the 2 draws is only 5 months. 2.5 months plus 2.5 months is only 5 months. And there are 7 months left. I thought they were going to try to, mimic the EIDL and go out a full 12 months. But if they're having a hard time just refunding the program so the rest of these apps can get funded, then I'm pretty sure they're not going to go out another 7 months. And if they do, that'll be great. I'll be one of the first in line to apply for it. But right now, it's not looking too good. It's not even looking too good for more funding. But again, here is Womply. They're still on top of it, trying to get it done. There are other websites out there trying to get it done. There are a lot of grassroots people, as they call it, trying to get it done to get more funding So at least the people who are in queue, the ones who are sitting there who are not going to get funded, they can get their money in, you know. So again, thanks for watching. That's just the updates. There's nothing major, nothing to write home about, nothing to say, hey, you know what, that sounds great. It's pretty much nothing. All that's happening right now is that they're trying to process the rest of these loans until the funds are exhausted, or till June 30th. That's it for right now. That's all. There is some talking, but there's not a lot of talking. It's more like, you know, a couple people talking and some other people listening. You know, that's pretty much it. And we'll know more going forward. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to It's Oasis. Like and share the video. Check out the links in the description. You know, the credit monitoring. You want to check on your credit. Make sure your credit score is where it should be. Or you want to get it higher. You want to know what's on your report. Go ahead and click the credit monitoring link. Want to know about some cash back, how I get over $1,000 in cash back? Check out my favorite cash back sites at the cash back link. Want to know about entrepreneurship, how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Check out the Be Free link. And also, if you want to be a dasher, make between $500 to $1,000 a week, you know, on your own time, being a door dasher, go ahead and click the DoorDash link. And until next time, everybody, let's get this money.